What do you think? That looks like a cookie, doesn't it? Just like something Bob would eat. But no, it's a battery. Look at that. That's a 9-volt battery. We wanted to show you some things about batteries here, just to give you an idea of what's going on around you. This battery is a 9-volt battery, and it is made exactly the same way as what Alexander Volta's Voltic pile was made. It's just a series, and I do mean a series, they're hooked up in series, of plates, metal plates. In between them are a padding, a fiber of some sort. They're just stacked up. That's how you make a 9-volt in series. Here's another one. Take a look at this. Inside of it are, can you see that? That's 6 1.5-volt batteries hooked up in series. And they're just regular batteries. See? Hooked up in series. That's how you make a 9-volt. Well, let's start here to begin with. If you take batteries and you hook them in series, the voltages are additive. So 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6 volts. That's 6 volts. If you hook them up parallel, you get 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, and believe it or not, 1.5. So what's the big deal here? This will last 4 times longer than a regular battery. It'll last a long time. That's why you do it. You want high voltage? You do series. You want it to last a while? You do it this way. Here is a large 1.5-volt battery, and if you look at it, pop the lid off here and you look inside there, what you see is wire. Grab a pencil. If you notice, see here, there you can see the wire. There's a wire going from this one to this one to this one to this one. That black stuff is just tar so they don't rattle around in there. So they're hooked up in parallel, and there's another wire that comes up from the bottom, touching the bottom of the batteries. That comes out to the other terminal. That's how you get a 1.5-volt cell, 1.5-volt battery. Each cell goes together to make a full battery. This is the same size physically, but this is a 6-volt battery. And if you look right there, you can see, here's the wires going from the bottom of that one to the top of this one. From the top of this one, it comes out the bottom, goes to the top of that one, comes out the bottom of this one, goes to the top of that one. And then it comes down and comes up to there again. And that's where you get 6 volts. Same thing. Look at this. To show you how this one actually has batteries right in it. They're just stacked in there, and they're connected in series to give you a 6-volt battery. Look at this puppy. This is a heavy-duty 6-volt battery. So how do they do that? This is amazing. Look in there. This is actually 2 6-volt batteries hooked up in parallel. Okay? That's how they do that. It's 2 sets of 4 batteries. They're hooked up in parallel, 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 all in series. And that's how they do it. Isn't that amazing? I found that amazing. Let's take a look at the actual diagram to see if that helps you clarify all this. If that last demonstration was a little confusing because of going in and out of focus and things, this may help you out. Here's some drawings that Bob and I made once he got done with his snack. In series, batteries in series like these are, if you trace them, it's easy. That's the plus. It's out the bottom where the negative is, goes to the plus, comes out there, goes to the plus, comes out there, goes to the plus, comes out the bottom, and there you go. They're additive. 4 cells, each 1.5 volts, you get 6 volts, just like in one of these. There you go, just like one of those. On the other side, if you hook them up in parallel, like these are hooked up in parallel, one wire goes across to all the positives, one goes to all the negatives, comes right out of there. That's just how this one was done. Okay? So the question then becomes, if this is 6 volts, what if do you think you could maybe, what do you think, Bob? What if you add more cells? Do you think you could light a house bulb? It's still daylight. Let's go give it a shot. We'll see you outside. $17, $18, $19, $20. Okay, let's try it. All right, 36, 37, 38, 39. No, that's 40. We counted them. That's 40. Okay, so we will then try this. Stop. That's 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and let's try it, Bob. 77, 78, 79, 80. We had to go get more boards. How bad's that? All right, and the wire. Look at that, Bob. It works. And so does Garage Science. We'll see you next time.